What's up guys, Dickpin here, and there's 3 days left to 2016, so that means we're going to do our Game of the Year awards. We're going to start off with the honorable mentions, and then tomorrow we're going to do the worst games of the year, and then on the final day of 2016 we're going to do the top 5 best games of 2016. And if it's January already, they're all posted, and check the link in the description below to watch them all, like it, and support the channel. So we have a lot in the honorable mentions, so let's get it on. So there's 6 in honorable mention, and there's also 6 games that I just have in a list that I didn't play, and it's sad. So I didn't get to play Titanfall 2. I love Titanfall 1. Maybe one day I'll try it when it's on sale, but I didn't get to play Titanfall 2. That's really sad because the first one rocked, and I did play the beta for Titanfall. It was kind of fun, but you know, a lot of games this year I just kind of rented and beat and move on, and Titanfall 2 kind of got skipped. So we also have Dead Rising 4. I love Dead Rising, but I didn't have an Xbox One to buy that, and you know, I would have at least rented that because I love zombie killing games, and that would have been pretty awesome. And also we have Dishonored 2. Now I didn't really like Dishonored 1, but when they showed that trailer, what was it, at E3? It was at one of the big gaming conventions for Dishonored 2. I thought it was pretty cool. I did, but again, I just didn't really get around to it. You know, maybe at the start of January we might pick up some of these games cheap and enjoy them. Who knows? But let's get on to Super Mario Maker for 3DS. I did want to play this, but at the end of the year I had to sell my 3DS due to hard times, and well, I don't have a 3DS anymore. But you know, I might have kept it, but the Switch is coming out in a few months, and that's pretty much gonna murder the 3DS. So I sold it in good times before it went like super cheap on the market. And really the last one in my just games list is Dark Souls 3, which I did play on PC. I do have PC, but Dark Souls games are just too damn bloody hard. There need to be an easy mode on that game, and I'd much rather play a game like Bloodborne than Dark Souls 3. So let's get on with the top 6 honorable mentions of 2016 that just didn't quite do it for me. Number 6, Monster Hunter Generations for 3DS. Now I love Monster Hunters, I really do. Monster Hunter 4 was my number 4 best game of 2015, and the thing about Generations was it wasn't long. Like, I beat the single player in like maybe 20-30 hours, and it didn't have like special ranks afterwards. I expected it to go on twice as long, and I just beat it and I was over it, and I really didn't want to play online, and I just was done with it. And all the DLC was tied to being online, so I mean, you couldn't unlock it in single player mode, and that really just killed it for me. Number 5, Stardew Valley. So we just recently put about 30 hours in that game, made 3 videos for it. It was pretty fun. I want to give it an honorable mention for a nice little indie game. I actually think it was better than the Harvest Moon series, which have been just putting out tons of Harvest Moon for 3DS, but I like that we got a cool little farming simulator for PC, and that's pretty awesome. Number 4, Watch Dogs 2. Now, I do think Watch Dogs 2 was better than Watch Dogs 1, and I actually did buy this game, but then I sold it, as I did of most games. This is a really hard year. This was the year of renting games and returning them. This was the year of buying games and selling them. But Watch Dogs 2 is cool. It was a nice open world, and that was the main thing about it. It had a beautiful, beautiful city in that game, but that's about all it did for me. The rest was kind of just normal, cliche, open world stuff. And you know, I still play Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's better. And that game is so old at this point that, come on Watch Dogs 2, you coulda did better. Number 3, Hyrule Warriors Legends for 3DS. I did enjoy this game a lot. Some aspects of it was confusing, but I did beat this game. It was pretty awesome, I must admit, but it didn't quite make the best list. You know, it got up here in the honorable mentions, top 3 in the honorable mentions, but it didn't make the best list. But I did like Hyrule Warriors Legends. I thought it was cool. I never played it on Wii U, so getting to finally play it on 3DS, it really did it for me. I like it a lot. Number 2, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. You know, I only play Call of Duty for zombies, straight up, and I did like Zombies in Spaceland. Didn't like it enough to buy it. I'm a kind of Treyarch Black Ops guy only, but I did like Infinite Warfare, and you know, there's a new map coming out at the end of January, Zombies. If it's really good, heck, we might pick up Infinite Warfare on sale. Maybe. So, what it is, number 1! Skyrim Special Edition is my number 1 that didn't quite make the best list, but it made number 1 for honorable mentions. Why didn't it make the best list? It didn't make the best list because it's the same exact game, but it's remastered, whatever it's called, and it has mod support on PS4 and Xbox One. As someone that has played it for PC, seen all the mods, for someone that got it day 1 for 360 and beat the living hell of it, getting it again for PS4 didn't do it justice. I will say it was better on Xbox One, and my friend who never experienced mod before absolutely loved it, but for me, you know, it's the same game. It's the same exact game. You know, I really needed something better. And this is something more I'll mention in the best and the worst, but we didn't have any Bethesda games. We didn't have any Rockstar games. We didn't have any CD Projekt Red games. And like, these are the games last year that were like my top pick. And we'll get into that more in tomorrow's video when we talk about the worst games of 2016. So join us there, like the video, don't forget Dusk and Fly, like and subscribe, and let me know what games were kind of cool but didn't make your top list and are your honorable mentions of 2016. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace. Hey guys, Duck here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys could support the channel by liking and subscribing and even leaving a comment below, it'd really mean a lot to me. And if you guys want to go the extra mile, we have a Patreon page. You can check it out in the link in the description below. And we have different goals that you guys can donate to, and it would really help keep this channel afloat. Thank you guys so much for listening. Ducks can fly, so please help us survive. Peace.